My name is Joe Janes, and I've taught in the theater department since 2005. And there's a new comedy major, so I teach in that program mostly. I feel like students are getting less and paying more. Like tuition rates keep going up, which I also think is really interesting because enrollment goes down, and so the reaction is to raise tuition rates, which doesn't sound like a good business model to me. And even last year they raised the tuition rates, and one of the news articles about it was they were saving students money because they could have raised it more. Which I thought was an interesting take on raising tuition. What I've seen also is class sizes increase. So tuition goes up and the class size increases, so the quality of the class goes down. Like I mainly teach improv, and that class before the raise of number of students was 16. And 16 students for an improv class is a lot. So it was a lot to get through that, but we did really well. And then it got raised to 18 a few years ago without any announcement, without asking for any input from teachers who actually teach these classes. One thing I've found disconcerting in the theater department is that some majors are disappearing. They're being shifted and called concentrations. So if you want to study playwriting or directing or stage management, you have to get a theater degree and have a concentration in one of those areas. I'm an alum of Columbia College, and I graduated with a directing degree. And so I think it's a great program. And I think some really great people have come out of it who are working in regional theater and on Broadway. And now it's been shifted from a major to a concentration. So for me personally, I'm seeing something that I really loved and enjoyed and got a lot of value out of becoming something that's not as appreciated. And playwriting, I've subbed in those classes, and I would love to see that program flourish. And instead of promoting it, because they have a really great playwriting staff, instead of promoting that, it's now, I feel like, being pushed under the rug. And stage management, I feel like we have one of the best stage management programs in the city, if not the country. Like every stage manager that comes out of Columbia, I feel works a lot in the city. Like that's a very viable track to go on if you want to actually work in your major. And for that to be shifted into a concentration is very upsetting. If you're a student looking to major in one of those, I don't think you're going to settle for a concentration. And also, you may not even know that we teach it because you're looking under majors. That I find really sad. I don't know why they're doing that, and I feel like those three majors in particular are just going to potentially wither away.